Hello and welcome to the Invisible Man Show with me, Stephen. Hope you're well. This is actually take two because I had some sound issues earlier. So hopefully the sound issues are dealt with, but I apologise, but I can't do it a third time, unfortunately. So if there are some sound issues with this, please do bear with it, and I hope to resolve them by Sunday's show. So welcome back. Please like, subscribe, and comment to help the algorithm. That'll be greatly appreciated. Hit the notification bell as well. We're going to review the Wolves game today. But first things first, we'll talk about the news. There's been a bid in for Rico Lewis, 30 million quid from Forest. I don't think I'd take it. I think I'd say to him, no, sorry, it's too late. You're too versatile. You're a youth player. You're probably not going to the England team anyway, playing at Forest, but playing here, you're going to get plenty of games. And if in 12 months' time you haven't, that hasn't been satisfactory, then we can take a view then. But I think there's far too many spinning plates for us to get involved in selling Rico Lewis at this stage. I mean, for 30 million anyway. I mean, if it goes up north of that, then it's a different conversation. But under these circumstances, I'd keep him. Savio, Spurs reject a 70 million euro bid from Spurs overnight. Putting aside why two English teams will be trading in euros, I do think this will get done. I think that money's about right. Spurs are taking a big risk on this player. I think he has some potential. There is a risk in selling him, but when you start getting in the territory of 60 million pounds, I don't think we can turn it down. I don't think they will either. I think this will get done. Spurs are talking proper money now. 40, obviously, it wasn't going to get them the player, but this is now serious dough for a player who scored one league goal last year. One. I mean, yeah, might get more next year, maybe get three. But no, I think for this sort of money, and particularly that it looks like he wants out. I don't know if you saw Pep's news conference this afternoon, but he looks like he's going as well. They asked him, he's injured. No. Oh, yeah, he is. I forgot. He is injured, actually. Yeah, he'll get injured at Palermo. Yeah, of course he did, Pep. Of course he did. James McAtee looks like he's gone. 30 million quid plus a sell-on, plus a buyback. I mean, I don't rate this player highly, but I think that's a great fee. I think there's more chance of me playing for City than there is of us activating that buyback clause. But nevertheless, it is just take some of the risk away. And Viana's doing good things, isn't he? You know, he's doing good things. You know, he got a good fee for him. Looks like we're getting decent money for Ederson. And then, of course, he got Everton to pony up a lot of money for Grealish's wages. So he's doing well, isn't he? And then you look at the players he brought in pre-Club World Cup, Aït-Nouri, Reinders and Cherky, all good fees, all good deals, all good already and settled in. And yeah, he's doing well. And then you look at what's potentially happening, getting Savio out and replacing with Rodrigo, and Donnarumma out and replacing him with, Ederson out and replacing him with Donnarumma, then you've got to start thinking, well, you know, yeah, it might not be the cheeky way. Cheeky have sold them and rolled with it for 12 months, but this isn't he's not a man gone rogue, has he? You know, he knows what he's doing. He must have had an interview with Khaldoon and with Soriano at the very least to understand what he's going to be doing and how he's going to be going about it, his methodology and approach. And then you look at, you know, he's been at Sport in Lisbon. He's probably got a bit excited as well getting to City, hasn't he, with a big bag of cash and a lot of status. And now he's got the opportunity to show what he can do. And he looks like he's doing the business at the moment, and long may it continue. And it looks like, yeah, Ederson, as I mentioned, looks like he's going to be walking out the door soon to Galatasaray again. Pep was very sort of, well, he didn't non-committal. It looked a bit confusing when I was listening to it. I don't know if he's travelling this week to Wolves or not, but either way, I think he's going off to Galatasaray for decent dough, considering he's got a year left. And then in comes Donnarumma, you know, very experienced player. Yeah, he might be able to kick it very well, but he can save shots and save penalties. So, you know, on one side of the ledger, he can't kick it. On the side of the ledger, he can save one-on-ones and penalties. So, you know, pay your money, you take your chance. No one's going to be like Ederson with his feet. So let's not get let's not be under any illusions about that. So, Wolves preview. I was listening to a Wolves fan over the 93-20 player earlier today, and to talk about the fan base not being happy would be a massive understatement. They think their ambition is to finish 17th, which I suppose they've done a little bit better on the last few seasons than that, but probably by luck than design. They were in the relegation for the last 2 Christmases at least, maybe 3, and then had to change the manager, and it was panic stations. Although they have made some good signings. Arias, and that's how you pronounce it, he looks exciting. Stig Larsson up front, he looked a good player last year, and we played them, but they have lost. Cunha, as unhinged as he might be, a decent enough player, and obviously Nori to us. And they haven't really replaced Conor Wolves fan. They've replaced him with some loan player they farmed out last year and brought back. So he's not particularly optimistic. He thinks we'll score 2, 3, or 4 goals against them. And as a result of that, he says Molineux, when things are going well, they're going really well, and the home fans get behind them. But when they're not going well, it becomes quite an easy place for the opposition to play. And hopefully that'll be the case tomorrow. So yeah, I'll start 11. Who are we going to have in net? It's going to be Trafford, hasn't it? It makes me nervous having Trafford in net for a Premier League game. But if these are as bad as the Wolves fans suggest, then he shouldn't have much to do. So we should be pretty solid there. Right back, I play Rico. I show some faith in him. I say, listen, you've had a bid. We're not accepting it. You're staying. We're doing lots of attacking today. Lots of football in the midfield. So you play. I wouldn't play Nunes either because I don't rate him very highly. But I play Rico, make him feel valued, and go from there. Defense, Stones and Diaz. Hopefully, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Get Stones some games, get him playing, and see how he does between now and the international break. And Diaz needs to improve on last season. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And left back ain't Nori. They're straightforward. Premier League player. I know it's his old team. It's the first game of the season. But if you can't handle that, then he's at the wrong club, quite frankly. Midfield, I go for Nico G, Bernardo's captain, and Reinders. I don't think that's particularly controversial and should be more than enough for Wolves. Up front, Marmoush, left wing. He was a bit quiet against Palermo, and also quiet in the Club World Cup, really. But I think he's shown enough, hasn't he? And I'm not concerned at all. So get him there. He knows where the net is and likes a shot. So he'll do for me. Haaland up front, obviously. And then right wing, Shirky. I think he's shown enough against Palermo in the Club World Cup. He's got more than enough to start this game. Oscar Bob might start instead, but I think it'll be Shirky. And I think the subs, we want to see Foden get on the pitch and have an impact. Oscar Bob to get off the bench, have an impact, and also Rodri, get him off the bench. And if it's easier, I don't want to see him if it's still a contest. No, that'd be madness in my view. But if we're cruising, get him on with 10 minutes to go, and then see how he reacts to that. And I think that should be more than enough for Wolves, shouldn't it? I mean, the Wolves, aren't they? We want to win the league, and I think Liverpool will start today with a good win against Bournemouth, and then it's up to us to at least match that tomorrow. And I think we will, really. I don't see much controversy in that. And I think we'll win 3-0. Yeah, I don't think they'll score. I think I'll go for Haaland, Reinders, and Marmoush for goal scorers. Not necessarily in that order, but that's what I'd go for. And then we'll do a review show on Sunday. Probably a short review show because it's going to be hopefully a pretty straightforward game. So we'll be able to fit in some season predictions. And after the season's a week old, get some predictions in, leading scorers, player of the year, etc. And then we'll have an opportunity to talk about United and Arsenal, which I think is an interesting game given both managers under pressure, aren't they? United are spending like drunken sailors. Arteta, whatever it is, how many years he's been there now, and they're talking about he needs to do something this year. And they spent money as well. I mean, they've got Zubamendi, they've got Gyökeres. So if they get turned over at Old Trafford, AFTV is going to be well worth a watch on Sunday night. But equally, if Arsenal go there and turn United over, I'll be straight over to the Stretford paddock to watch that. And if it's a draw, then that's fine as well, isn't it? So yeah. We're happy with that. And again, hopefully there are no sound issues with this video. If there are, I'll apologise in advance and I'll look to get that addressed. Please like, subscribe. And also, if anyone knows of any other platform platform other than Riverside, please do put it in the comment section, because I'm using it now. I know it's a free version, but it's really, really annoying me for a variety of reasons. That's why the recordings start early, or sometimes they start late. So, yeah, if anyone can suggest anything other than Riverside, please do. It's getting on my nerves. But yeah, thank you very much, and safe travel to all the Blues going down there. Safe travel there. Hope you have a great day. I'll be watching it with my mate, I think in Cheadle tomorrow, or Didsbury. I've not made my mind up yet. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one, and then I'll do the review show on Sunday. So thank you very much, and take care.